Guys, my life revolves around food. I'm always thinking about what I'm going to eat next and what I'm going to make. I think a big reason of this is because I love freshly cooked meals every single time. I'm not sure if you're the same, but for me, that was really daunting and time consuming, especially when I was doing my PhD and now working. So I make meals that try to achieve the best of both worlds, where most of it is meal prepped that I can reheat and then part of it is freshly made. So in this week for midweek meals, I've made this creamy mushroom and parmesan pasta and these huge steaks. Now, when it comes to pasta, I do want to toot my own horn because I always get so many lovely comments about how you try my pasta recipes and you absolutely love it and it's in your rotation or it's a staple. So despite it not always being traditional, I would like to vouch for myself and say that I do make really good pasta dishes. And I would like to say the key to making the best pasta dishes is using as many fresh ingredients as you can. I can't stress enough, fresh ingredients go a long way versus seasonings. I know it's not always easy, but it can be cheap and cheerful. So the base of this pasta is butter, lots of garlic and minced shallots. I also use the oil of the sun-dried tomatoes because that oil has so much flavour and seasonings, it goes really well. And I chop up the sun-dried tomatoes and add those in also. To build depth and flavour running through the whole pasta sauce, you can let the onions caramelise. I chuck in some seasonings and then I coat it all in flour and let that flour cook off. This gets rid of the raw taste, and then we're going to add in milk and let that slowly thicken. Now, the reason why I don't use just straight double cream for big batches of pasta is because when you reheat those pastas, they tend to split and then you're left with a puddle of oil on the bottom of your plate, whereas this method, it stays creamy. Now, moving on to the steak, these were humongous. I had to cut it in half. I pat it dry, lightly season it, and I sear that on a high heat on a skillet pan. After a couple of minutes, I'm going to flip this over, add some butter, garlic, some rosemary, thyme if you have that. I forgot to buy fresh, definitely get fresh, and just baste that all over the steak for a couple of minutes. Then you're going to take off the pan, season it with salt and pepper or whatever else you want to do it with, and let it rest because despite being off the pan, it's still cooking. By this time, the pasta sauce should have reduced and thickened. I had some double cream and some parmesan cheese. Then I added this really cute pasta shape that I got from Aldi. I accidentally made too much pasta, but whatever, the more the merrier. And I mixed that all into the pasta sauce. I top it with parsley and some extra cheese. Now with the steak, it should be medium rare, and I'm going to cut that into little strips, and you should achieve this juicy, tender sirloin steak. Now, this is my type of meal prepping because you can reheat the pasta the next day while switching up what type of vegetables you want or protein. Whether it's steak again, fish or chicken, is up to you. We loved this. I hope you try it out. I hope you enjoy. Bye.